Would you climb a glass bridge 1,000 feet in the air? Or walk a cliff path so narrow that one wrong step could send you plunging into the abyss? Around the world, adrenaline junkies are pushing the limits of adventure tourism, sometimes to terrifying extremes. These are the 11 most dangerous tourist attractions on Earth: breathtaking, heart-stopping, and sometimes deadly. Stick around to see which one ranks number 1. A place so unpredictable, it's been called the edge of the planet itself. Before we begin, hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell. It helps us bring you more wild adventures from around the world. All right, let's start our countdown. High above Zhangjiajie National Forest Park, a glass bridge stretches across a canyon 980 feet deep. Beneath your feet, nothing but a clear pane of glass and a dizzying drop that sends even the bravest trembling. The Tianmen mountain glass skywalk is 328 feet long, wrapping around a cliff face on China's sacred Heaven's Gate mountain. What makes it so dangerous isn't just the height, it's the illusion. The transparent floor creates vertigo so intense that visitors sometimes freeze mid-walk, clinging to the railing as the wind howls through the canyon. And just to make it scarier, in 2015, a section famously cracked under tourists' feet, a staged safety test that went viral worldwide. Still, the psychological effect was real. People screamed, cried, and crawled to safety. Today, the bridge is safe by design, but the fear is absolutely real. Would you dare to look down? Spain's Little King's Path was once called the most dangerous walkway in the world. Built in 1905 for workers maintaining a hydroelectric dam, this narrow path clings to sheer limestone cliffs 350 feet above the Guadalhorce River Gorge. For decades, it was nothing but a crumbling ledge, missing handrails, rusted beams, and gaps you could fall straight through. Thrill seekers still came, and many never left. Several fatal falls in the early 2000s forced the government to close it. After a $9 million restoration, the new Caminito del Rey reopened, with safer planks and guardrails, but the danger remains psychological. The path still sways slightly, and the void beneath feels endless. Tourists report heart-pounding vertigo as the canyon wind whips against their faces. It's beautiful, it's terrifying, and it's proof that even when made safe, danger still has a way of creeping into your bones. Jutting 2,300 feet above Lake Ringdalsvatnet, Trolltunga, the Troll's Tongue, looks like a place straight out of a fantasy movie. Hikers travel hours through unpredictable mountain weather just to stand on the edge for that perfect photo. But here's the catch. There are no safety rails, no guard lines, and no margin for error. One misstep on the wet granite, one gust of wind, and you could vanish into the abyss below. Rescues happen every summer, often involving tourists unprepared for Norway's sudden storms. And yet, the danger is part of the draw, a symbol of raw nature that humbles you while daring you to step forward. When the fog clears and you're standing at the edge of the world, the view makes every heartbeat worth it. This one isn't just a walk, it's a dance with death. The Mount Huashan Plank Walk is a wooden path bolted to the side of a sacred mountain in Shanxi Province, China. To reach it, you climb vertical ladders, cross narrow beams, and clip into a single metal cable as you inch along planks no wider than a dinner plate. Below you, a 2,000-foot drop. Originally built centuries ago by Taoist monks seeking enlightenment, the road is now a magnet for thrill seekers. But it's also deadly serious. Several fatal falls have been reported over the years, though the exact number is kept quiet to protect tourism. Even with safety harnesses, the wind, altitude, and sheer exposure are enough to make your knees buckle. It's said that reaching the temple at the end feels like being reborn, because few ever forget the fear of getting there. Locally called El Camino de la Muerte, Bolivia's Death Road is a 40-mile stretch of cliffside chaos connecting La Paz to the Amazon basin. Barely wide enough for one vehicle, with sheer 2,000-foot drops and no guardrails, it's been named the world's most dangerous road. For decades, hundreds of people died here every year. Truckers, cyclists, and unlucky tourists who underestimated its switchbacks and fog. Rain makes it slick. Rock slides are common. And yet, thousands still rent mountain bikes to race down it every year. Why? Because it's a rite of passage. The scenery is otherworldly, from icy mountain peaks to humid jungle, and the thrill of survival itself becomes the souvenir. As one guide famously said, if you can ride Death Road, you can ride anywhere. At first glance, it looks like a perfect snow-capped peak, but beneath Villarrica's calm slopes roars one of the most active volcanoes in South America. Thousands of tourists climb it every year, crampons, helmets, ice axes, all to peer into the lava-filled crater at the top. Yes, actual molten lava. In 2015, Villarrica erupted violently, spewing ash 5 miles into the sky and forcing 3,000 people to evacuate. And yet within months, climbers were back. The real risk lies in its unpredictability. Toxic gases, sudden eruptions, and the razor-sharp glaciers that conceal deadly crevasses. For some, that risk is the point. It's not about conquering nature, it's about standing face to face with it, feeling its power beneath your boots. Preikestolen, or Pulpit Rock, towers nearly 2,000 feet above Norway's Lysefjord, a flat-topped cliff with no guardrails. It's one of Scandinavia's most iconic viewpoints, and one of its deadliest. The rock's sheer drop is hypnotic, drawing people to the edge for that ultimate Instagram shot. A few have fallen over the years, whether by accident or misjudged courage. Even the wind can be treacherous. Sudden gusts strong enough to unbalance you if you're not careful. Still, more than 300,000 visitors come each year, hiking several miles through steep terrain to reach it. Standing there, surrounded by silence and sky, it's hard not to understand the temptation and the risk. Yes, you can actually hike the volcano that destroyed Pompeii. Mount Vesuvius looms over Naples like a sleeping giant, quiet but not dead. It's still an active volcano, classified as one of the most dangerous in the world due to the millions living in its shadow. The last eruption was in 1944, and scientists warn another could happen anytime. Despite that, tourists hike right up to the crater's rim, peering into the smoky abyss where magma bubbles far below. There's even a small souvenir shop perched near the edge, selling trinkets from one of history's deadliest natural disasters. It's surreal, beautiful, and unsettling all at once, a reminder that nature's wrath never truly sleeps. An American icon, and one of the most dangerous hikes in the U.S. Half Dome's final ascent involves climbing up near vertical granite using metal cables bolted into the rock. In good weather, it's exhilarating. In bad weather, it's deadly. Rain turns the smooth granite into a slick slide. Lightning has struck hikers mid-climb. Over 20 deaths have been recorded on Half Dome, many from falls or sudden storms. Still, every summer, thousands take the risk, lured by the panoramic view of Yosemite Valley. It's not just a climb, it's a battle of endurance, willpower, and respect for nature's power. By day, it looks like a tranquil turquoise lake. By night, it glows with eerie blue flames. Kawah Ijen on the island of Java is one of the few places on Earth where you can witness burning sulfur igniting in the open air. But this beauty hides lethal danger. The lake is actually one of the most acidic bodies of water on the planet, with a pH near 0. The fumes contain toxic sulfur dioxide that can choke and blind unprotected visitors. Miners still work there daily, carrying heavy sulfur blocks through toxic clouds without gas masks. Tourists come for the photos, but many end up coughing, dizzy, or worse. Welcome to the top of Europe. Suspended 12,600 feet above sea level in the French Alps, the Aiguille du Midi bridge connects two icy peaks near Mont Blanc. From here, you're standing higher than most clouds, surrounded by glaciers and 360-degree views of the Alps. But step onto the glass platform known as Step Into the Void, and your body's instincts go wild. The air is thin, the wind is fierce, and the temperature can drop below freezing in minutes. Even the steel bridge creaks with the strain of the altitude. A sudden gust here feels like the world could swallow you whole. It's breathtaking, otherworldly, and a reminder that true beauty often hides at the edge of terror. So, would you do it? Would you walk a glass bridge, climb a volcano, or stare into the mouth of danger itself? Let us know in the comments which of these you'd dare to visit, or which one you'd never go near. And if you enjoyed this journey through the world's most dangerous attractions, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more epic adventures, because next time we're going even deeper into the world's forbidden destinations. This is Should I Go? Where curiosity meets courage. See you in the next video.